Hello ninth class, we are meeting again. Today we are going to study about atoms in the topic atomic structure. As we have already learned in class 9 about atomic structure, that we say that atom is, let us come to old theories which came up. They said atom is non-divisible. What was the word? Non-divisible word. This was given about many scientists, even Dalton has given. Then later on, J.J. Thomson, Rutherford, Neil Bohr, they have done their discoveries, and the outcome coming from their discovery came to know that this atom is now divisible. This atom is not only a one unit, but it is made up of different types of small subatomic units, which was discovered by J.J. Thomson, by Chadwick and other scientists. So let us study about atomic structure. Now what is being now present, that atomic structure is made up of three particles, three subatomic particles. Now, what are these three subatomic particles? The first atomic particle which was discovered was electrons. They are negatively charged electrons. Then second particle which is present in the atom is protons, which are positively charged particles. The third particle which is present in the nucleus is known as neutron. They are neutral. They are neutral particles. Now, what is the position where these electron, protons, and neutrons are present? That also needed to be done. The scientist says that, according to Rutherford, there is a nucleus in the center of the atom, and there are large number of shells around this nucleus, in which electrons are revolving all around. So first thing is coming, that electrons are present in the shells around the nucleus, and electrons are negatively charged. Protons and neutrons are present in the nucleus of an atom. They are present in the nucleus of an atom. Now coming to this atomic part, or atomic structure is divided into two parts. One we call extranuclear, and one we call it nuclear region. Now, extranuclear because it is outside the nucleus, and two particles are present inside the nucleus, so we call it nuclear region. So we are dividing an atom into two parts, a nuclear region and an extranuclear region. So now we can very clearly say that electrons are present in the extranuclear region, whereas protons and neutrons are present in the nuclear region. Now coming to the second part, what is the mass? What about the mass of an electron? Mass of a proton? If it is considered, mass of electron is negligible. What is it? Second part which is coming up is that the protons and neutrons have a mass. They are given 1 unit mass. They are very heavy. That means the nuclear region is having all the mass. The heaviest particle or heaviest subatomic region which is present is the nucleus, in which these two heavy protons and neutrons are present, and this electron is not having any mass. If we consider charge, electrons are negatively charged, protons are positively charged, and the neutrons are neutral. Now this is about the atomic structure. In detail we will study about the values and all that in next video. Now we are studying about next topic, And the topic is the topic which we are going to study next is atomic number and mass number. Atomic number. What is atomic number? If you want to take an atom. Atomic number is basically being given by capital Z. Mass number is given by capital A. Now this capital Z which is given, atomic number of an element is number of proton present. Atomic number is Z. It is equal to number of protons present in the nucleus of an atom, or it is equal to number of electrons present in the outermost shell. It is being denoted by capital Z. Now, every element has different number of protons present in an atom. Protons are never equal in all the elements. If we check about certain atoms, we take hydrogen, we take helium, we will take lithium, we will take sodium, or we will take carbon. We will take an example of fluorine. If I come across, hydrogen is having only one proton, helium is having two protons, lithium is having three protons, sodium is having 11 protons, carbon is having 12 protons, and fluorine. And if we take about, contains 6 protons, fluorine contains 9 protons. So different elements contain different numbers of protons in their nucleus. So this number of protons present in them is denoted by their number of protons. Now number of electrons are also being there. It is believed that chemical property of an element depend upon its atomic number. In which way an atom is behaving all depends upon its atomic number. The position of the element in the periodic table is also being defined on the basis of the atomic number. If we will talk about that, now next topic which we are going to do is mass number. Now what is mass number? Mass number is basically equal to the sum of proton and neutrons. Sum of protons and neutrons present in an atom. Sum of protons and neutrons present in an atom. How many protons are there plus the total number of neutrons in the nucleus of an atom together constitute another number known as mass number. This mass number is being given as A. If you know the number of electron protons of an atom, you can easily find out its mass number. An atom, how to calculate the number of neutron in an atom. Next topic which we are going to do is how to calculate the next topic which we are going to do is to calculate number of neutrons. Calculate number of neutrons. How will find out calculate number of neutrons? If we are having value A and Z, as number of neutron is given by small n, number of proton is given by P, and number of electrons are given by small e. Now there is a formula that atomic number, if we know what, that atomic number is equal to number of protons. This is what we learned. Second, we are saying mass number. Mass number we know, mass number is equal to sum of protons, or we will say proton plus neutrons. So if we take both of them, mass number, if I say A is equal to, if I add A, is P plus small n. This is a sum of protons plus neutrons. So if I want to find out neutrons, I write them also neutrons. So neutron will be equal to A minus P. Neutron will be equal to A minus P. So A is what? Mass number minus number of protons. So this is for today's video. What we learned in this chapter about atomic structure. That atom is consisting of electron, protons and neutrons, and atom is divided into two parts. First part we call it extranuclear, one is nuclear region. Proton and neutron are present in the neutron of an atom, and the electron is present in the outer nuclear region. Then we learn about atomic number Z, which is equal to the number of protons. And we learn that different elements have different number of protons. Then we learn about mass number. We said mass number is represented by capital A and it is equal to sum of protons and neutrons. Now we will see if somehow we know number of electrons or number of protons, but we don't know number of neutrons. So how we can calculate? To calculate the number of neutrons, we take help of two formulas which we have done. One is mass number and atomic number. So we know that mass number is equal to number of protons plus neutrons, or neutron is equal to the mass number minus protons. So this is how we can, this is all about today's video.